This is going to be an incredible matchup. Goofy first natural. Here we go.
The Goofy has been paying off on the women's side, with Caroline Marks proving that multiple times throughout the day as she took the first one.
Here we go. Opening exchange.
Griffin Colapinto doesn't have priority. He did this well against Jordy.
Just changed the lip line, but Griff finding a nice smooth one.
Absolutely flying down the line. Beautiful bottom turn, tags it well to start. Deep off the bottom again, there's the wrap from Griff. The California throws some water off the tail. Nice lean back off that bottom turn just to set up a real stylish approach. So after an up and down, he just finds himself a way to start off with some clean backside maneuvers.
He'll really start to get into this priority rotation. Let's see, sort of second, perhaps it was the third wave of the set. So nice and smooth, as you alluded to. Joe just jamming so hard off the bottom. Look how he leans into those bottom turns. That opening maneuver, again, that textbook tail drift backhand snap that he's been doing. He has that totally on lockdown now. He's going to get his account underway.
First wave for Dora. Is a fun-looking left. Yago on the wind-up, super smooth, attacking the carve, right back up to shut it down, showing that he's able to fire himself up in his first matchup of the day.
No signs of nerves here. Let's check it out on the replay. The IC replay, Yago Dora streaking down the line, gunning for speed, compress, big committed rail hack, straight up into a closeout re-entry. And the little stand tall claim just to show, yep, I'm in perfect sync here. I'm ready to go. And Yago Dora, two-hit combination, that's going to be a great score. I think it's actually going to be higher than Griff's opening number of the 517. Look how much lean and angle he had on that front side hack, and the way that he got off the heel and straight onto that toe side to get up and onto the roof of that wave, just incredible. The flow that he had between the two turns. This was Griff. As we were talking to Strider, just quick in and out there, nothing happening, nothing. Yago up again.
So use of priority there from Griff, and then Yago into this one, leans back off the top. Nice full rail work, changing his pace to the tempo of the open face. Griffin coming out of the pocket and a stumble.
So perhaps a little bit of fatigue starting to come into play here, but what I did notice, that second wave, Joe, it does have that cleaner, more action.
Yago Dora picking it up again, going for a big drawn-out smash off the lip. Got that mayhem back underneath his feet, but too late for the end section. Griffin's only beat Yago once in the ocean. Got him another time in the pool at the Surf Ranch. And that one win was back at Narrabeen in 2021, so for Griff, it's been a long time since he's got the edge on Yago. Chattering on the face and was patient to find the pocket there. There's the whitewater crumble from that wind change. And now he's getting into a more groomed part of the wave. Inside section, really hollow. Colapinto is going to force his way out. Love how you saw it nice and onshore. Crumbly for those sections to attack, and then it got groomed on the end bit.
Yeah, it was almost like there was this ridge running through the wave as it was traveling down the point. Griff just really good timing as he picks his moment here to get up high in the lip. And then from this moment on, just saw this wave starting to throw. Gets into that pig dog stance, and right there just sees a tiny little gap. And now punches through the lip and has that celebration. But you can see lots of sort of bump and ridges on this face of this wave that he had to negotiate. Nice snap there. Just keeps that connection to the wave. Little awkward through this section, and then it starts to bowl up. That ridge disappears. It starts to rifle off in front of him. Some great vision there. A couple of seconds in the barrel.
The standings would look a lot different. And one thing he was talking about is having a big open face carve that the regular footers have, like a la Ethan Ewing, Griffin, where they can get a big score on the open face. Dora has that power to get excellent numbers just for a big old meat hook.
They've got that variety. Here we go, Griff on the inside.
Colapinto grabs the rail under priority, looking for some shade. Not too much there, so he'll step off. It's way before 6.33. Late takeoff for world number one. Dora into his first move. A nice clean top turn wrap in front of Griff. Lays into a big section. Perfect transition to lay it down again. Dora hustling to finish this thing up in the tube. It's just a little bit of a pocket vision there, but the man is in sync with the rhythm of Cloudbreak. His first time ever in the final 5.
It's looking good. Let's check the replay here. And Yago had work to do. Instantly gets into a beautiful carve to start things off. Mixes it up, a little layback hack. I love how long he sat on that bottom turn. Critical step. Real aggressive angle change on that third turn there. Watch this. From the water angle, gets the layback hack. Sits on that bottom turn on the toe side rail. Gets an aggressive slide on that third turn. Right tight in the pocket. And lets go of it at the perfect time, but just generating all that speed off the bottom, Joe. And showing a lot of power and flair on that third turn. And then gets a little chandelier, just tucks up into the barrel, and then makes it out through the curtain. And the celebration there, so feeling it. But now,
under
we
priority.
see Griff. Yeah, here we go.
Yago looks, but forces Griffin to use it here. Colapinto starts off with a little backhand slash, and looks like he's not interested in committing to the rest of that wave, so he steps off.
The form is still there, but have a look at the size of this set.
Swell still building here at Cloudbreak, and the momentum building for Dora. Almost a misread on that first section, but he recovers. Now he's got the downtime, but he will emerge out front, and he decides to get out of there. Smart decision from Yago. He was ready to tee off that thing. Griffin's turn, late on this one, he goes down. Fatigue could be playing a factor. Adriano, who's close to Yago's family, with one as well. They're sharing the love in Brazil. And now is it going to be Yago's turn? Griffin's trying to change that script right now. Well, just a little wave to kick out of.
See the second wave of the set. Looks like Yago's interested in this one.
Dora looking to better 7-3-3, deep bottom turn, tags it. Lights up a big section. Overcooks it and goes down. Earned it all around and accumulated the most wins out of anybody on tour. Starting from Margaret River, 18. No one in the field had that kind of run that Griffin had.
No, it's unbelievable. He's had the best form in the back half of the year, without a doubt.
All they had was amazing things to say about Yago. As we look now at Griffin, chasing a 9-3-3 to force it to go to best out of 3. Throwing a little slap there on the crumble. He's got to hope this thing really bowls, but it doesn't. Yago has priority in 1:50 to shut it down.
Paddling into this, the final wave.
Griffin Colapinto sets this one up. Drives off the bottom, attacks it well. He's got the speed section, redirecting his line, then back into the pocket again with an air drop. Pulls up and under. Colapinto not giving up just yet. But the section clamps down on the Californian. Is just watching, mesmerized by this late decision. Griffin goes over the falls. Dora takes this one. Lights up a beautiful top turn carve. Perfect transition. Wraps it, tags the whitewater. It's starting to go flat, so he'll step off. Griffin needing a 9-3-3. It's not going to be enough. From the heart of the Brazilian storm rises a new force. Yago Dora is your world champion.
Just amazing. And, well, on the men's side, in this final 5 format, it's intact. The #1 surfer going into the final 5 has retained that #1 position and secured the world title. Yago Dora is your 2025 world champion and deserving. You can't say that he didn't deserve this. You know, he's put in the work, he's had the results, he's got the wins. And the celebrations in Brazil would be going absolutely berserk right now.
The party will stay up all night back in Florianopolis, throughout Brazil. They've just brought another incredible surfer to the legacy of Brazilian world champions. Is what we've been living through since 2014. It's only been John Florence who's picked up 3 in this era. Now his name's going to be next to De Souza, who's a family friend, Italo, Felipe, two-time champ, Gabriel Medina, three-time. Let's hear from our world champion with the Waz.
He's getting a hug from Leandro right now, his best friend and coach over here. And these guys have worked so hard to get what they have here, and it's been pretty amazing to watch. Yago's been on fire all year. This moment's a beautiful thing. The Brazilian flag is still waving up at the #1 spot. Yago, dude, I'm talking, you are the Lexus WSL Finals champion, Fiji, presented by Corona Cero, my friend. Oh my God. You started out in October of 2024 training. Yeah. You were healthy all year. You got the #1 spot right at the right time. And last night there wasn't a seat in the restaurant, and you found a table with Chief Druku looking down on you. And it was the writing was on the wall literally for you.
It's unbelievable. The signs were all there for me, and I felt something special this week, and since I got here in Fiji, I knew something, it was going my way, you know. Didn't matter whoever I was gonna get in the finals, things were gonna happen, and I was gonna come out with the win, and I'm so happy. I have no words. It's unbelievable.
How about a few words to everybody back in Brazil that you know they're watching, that you know they're proud of you. You've just brought home a world title for Brazil again.
Obrigado a todo mundo que me acompanha, todo mundo que de alguma maneira me apoia ou já me apoiou na minha carreira. Isso aqui é fruto de muito trabalho e dedicação, e estou feliz demais de levar esse título para o Brasil, para os meus amigos, para as pessoas que estão do meu lado, e obrigado.
Couldn't happen to a better person, Yago. Congratulations, we love you. Right on, brother. Back to you guys. We're gonna let him go, get gathered up and enjoy this moment.
The Duke Kahanamoku Trophy belongs to Yago Dora in 2025. He had the vision, and all the hard work all paid off. And it was all on the line, and Griffin Colapinto was coming for him, but he held him off and was able to do it in the first title match. Griffin also finishing with his best career result today, finishing runner-up in the world today.
You know, such good surfing from Griff today. Pulls up into the barrel. This thing, you know, perhaps if this just had stayed open and let him out, it may have gone close to that score. It definitely it felt excellent, and just so close. And you can see Griff just, you know, grimacing at the thought of that world title just slipping out of his fingers there at that very moment. So, you know, congratulations to Griff. An incredible effort to come all the way through and to meet up with Yago in the final. You know, that's just testament to just his talent, and you just know he's going to get the world title at some point.
Let's start the party. Your 2025 world champion, Yago Dora.
I always believed, even when I thought hits were not going my way, I believed until the last second. Of course, there's a lot of fear, like before making those big decisions, you're always scared that it might not work, it might not be ideal, but it's really good to see the results that came out of it. I have this crazy drive to getting better each day. For the last 3 years, I've reached that level of like, okay, I feel like I can win, I can be world champion.
Draining barrel, Yago Dora puts on the gas and comes out.
He needs to be in that conversation of the best high performance surfer in the world. It's just all moving up for Yago Dora.
Yago Dora, your men's champion.
Having the chance of losing everything that I built this whole season, if you say you don't fear the failure, you're lying. It's the world title on the line. It's everything I dreamed of.
He loves that. Look at the control. He just cannot stop his air game.
Big aerial reverse. He's not done. Going to do it again.
Yago Dora, your champion of the Lexus Trestles Probe. The heart of the Brazilian Storm has a new force. Yago Dora, your 2025 world champion.
What an epic story for Yago Dora, our 2025 world champion. A long road for Yago Dora,
and deservedly so came in here as the #1 seed. Now he's a world champion, bringing another one back for Brazil. Caipagro, Flick Palmentier. So we got our men's champ all set. Time to see who's going to be crowned.
So it doesn't compare. So as we see Yago coming up onto the boat.
Dad Leandro, who has been actually had to back off as a coach, just become a father figure and a loving father this season, and that formula worked out for the Doras. Mom Michelle also on board. There's Mom. And the Dora family, who've been, staying here at the Fiji Marriott Resort here at Momi Bay, made their way out onto that Red Bull athlete zone, the floating athlete zone, and what a beautiful moment.